Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Pokesoo Channel and the Guitar Ladder System. Hey, by the way, folks, if you recently sent for some samples of the Guitar Ladder System and you had some interest, I'm not like most marketing and different various companies that will send you 8 million follow-up emails. I just don't have time. All I can say is that if you really love guitar, you really love music, and you want to grow as a composer and you want to learn to improvise and learn more about your instrument and learn more about discovering your own unique musical point of view, invest the $199 in the Guitar Ladder System. It will really work for you. I just don't have a lot of time to send out emails and keep prodding and reminding people and chasing people. This is the real deal. One of these days when I'm long gone, which will be a while, people are going to look back at it and they're going to wish they would have jumped in, because it really works. And the emails I get, I've sold over 9,000 courses, and the people that email me, it's just so incredible, the growth. But it really works better if you don't focus on the growth. I know that's kind of contradictory to the way that we're taught to learn in Western culture, but that's according to the science of neuroplasticity. And it's really an interesting thing when you're just positive and you don't focus on results and you stay in the here and now. Your subconscious mind actually has an open switch and a save switch. It's incredible. And you can get that giant, the subconscious mind, to work for you on your team and make some huge growth. And you'll learn the 10 different systems of improvisation in a very organic way, without a bunch of theory and a bunch of stuff to give you a headache. The less you think, the better. My suggestion, folks, if you can afford $199, and I don't mean that sarcastically, I know some people can't, but if you can invest $199, it's like getting thousands of dollars of high quality instructional material for $199. Invest in the Guitar Ladder System, and you'll really make some tremendous growth. And you will discover your own unique musical point of view, and there's no better natural, healthy high on the planet. You can order at stevezookguitars.com. Just go to stevezookguitars.com, scroll down a little bit. You do not have to be a member of PayPal to order. I really highly suggest you order. It's really going to, I know it sounds corny, but it's really going to add a lot to your life. And if you just love music, you just love guitars, you feel it, deep within your heart, and you're passionate about it like I am, and so many of my friends and happy customers and all the other 9,000 people in the Guitar Ladder family, invest in $199. You're really going to be glad you did. Hey, I want to share a picking exercise today, because seriously, most people are either weak in the left hand or right hand or both, but most people are weak in the right hand. When your right hand is developed, it's scary. It's really fun too. So I've got what's great about this exercise, it's so simple, but it's so effective and powerful, is doing like just 12 notes, but you start soft and then get louder and then reverse it. I'm in kind of a flamenco. But you can be in any tuning you want. I just really hung up on this tuning, right? But anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hear that? You do 12 notes, but you make the first 6 quiet. You can mute. I suggest doing it both ways, muting and non-muting, because muting will help you develop more technique too. And then do the opposite. Start off loud and then go soft for the other 6. Don't let the simplicity of this fool you. This is really powerful. You can even mix it up. Whoops, no, I made a mistake there. Okay, so you get the idea, 12 notes. So if you just go like this, 12 a piece, that's good for you. But when you vary the volume, you're actually training the billions of neurotransmitters in your brain to begin to adjust to that and get a feel for it with your muscle memory. And it's actually kind of teach your right hand how to adjust, technically speaking, and all the muscles and everything to playing a phrase and then starting to play faster. It's really going to work. You can also do 6, And you can kind of use the same kind of technique there with, you know, like quiet and then louder. Trust me on this, it really works. Okay, so first one 12. You can also do 12 evenly. But you'll get more out of it if you vary it, like I said, loud than quiet. And the other way. Loud, quiet. That may seem really simple, but some of the strongest and most powerful techniques are to do that. And I mentioned before in another video about double triplets, but I work on my picking probably at least an hour and a half a day, at least an hour every day. Like at night, I'll kick back and just do right hand exercises for an hour. Then I usually end up playing bass a little bit after that because I'm really getting into bass lately. But this is really going to teach it, and it's also good to do it evenly too. Like, but when you vary the volume, it's very difficult to kind of explain this. But when you vary the volume, it gives your right hand and your neurotransmitters and your nervous system. Well, what's really happening with learning guitar, especially learning technique, is it becomes an extension of your nervous system. And it's really an exciting thing. And we have the ability to think extremely quick. Have you ever had those dreams where you have numerous events happen in a dream, a long drawn out sequence? That whole thing happens in, like, you know, a 20th of a second. I mean, we are a walking miracle. Our subconscious mind is incredible, but you've got to learn how to cooperate with it. And there's also another level called the particle mind. I won't get into that right now, but that's even really gets trippy, guys. Anyway, the most important thing is to use your subconscious mind to help you grow and evolve, and that's really what the guitar ladder system is about. Folks, I know some people accuse me of overselling or pushing too hard, but I've really got something special here. And I'd like everybody out there to discover their own unique music buried deep within, and that's not bullshit. But anyway, this is a great picking exercise. So loud and quiet. Loud 6, quiet 6. Then the other way, quiet 6, loud. Loud, quiet. Don't let the simplicity Okay, that's all I'm doing for this. For once, I'm doing a little bit shorter video. This is a really cool Garcia. I'm rolling these. I have 5 or 6 of them. I might sell some of them, but you have to kind of wake them up a little bit, and you have to learn how to play them to put weight into it to bring out the tone. But most of these are made in the 70s, and they have wood from all over the world. This one's really cool. I just love the back. Anyway, all right, folks. If you want to really take a quantum leap in your musical awareness and you want to expand your musical consciousness, invest the $199. Don't overthink it. You know, just go to steves@guitars.com. Scroll down. You do not have to be a member of PayPal. You just have to go a little bit lower once you get there. Once you click, you know, pay now, it will say something like, you know, like another inch below or an inch and a half or whatever. It will say, you know, pay by any major credit card or debit card. You do not have to sign up for PayPal to pay it. But if you really love music, it's 200 studies plus, more than 200, plus a video and chart for each one. And this is an important point. I do not send it all at once. It's not effective that way, folks. So people get confused about that a little bit. I send it a little bit at a time, but I don't have an automatic send. You simply send me an email every couple weeks or whatever for another study. And the longer that you take to get through this stuff, and the more you play it, the more you'll get out of it. So, all right, everybody, let's all stay positive. When you're positive and you have positive, and this has nothing to do with any religion. I'm not into religion at all, but if you are, I respect you for that. I'm more into meditation and Eastern philosophy and more into, you know, metaphysics and things like that. I've been doing transcendental meditation for 38 years, and it's quite a journey. It's the best natural high on the planet. If you really want to improve your guitar playing, get into transcendental meditation. I think it's more reasonable now too lately. But anyway, let's all keep the positive faith. Let's all focus on perfection. Let's not focus on the stuff in the world that's a little kooky. You get what you focus on, so focus on perfection. Let's be positive. Focus on positive thoughts. Have positive faith. All right. Let's do it together, guys. Ciao.